Hi, I'm Danielle and I'm the founder of The Joyful Edit. Welcome back to my channel. You may have noticed that my hair is all of a sudden growing incredibly long, and I'd love to say that it was down to some insane shampoo, which is what they probably normally do on Instagram, but I finally got my hair extensions back. So before traveling, I had really long blonde hair, and then after traveling I kind of ruined it. So I finally, after nearly a year of not having them, I finally get my really long hair back, so very excited about that. I also managed to purchase some things from a amazing garden centre. So you see these little flowers here in my tree? Just absolutely stunning. You know when you just buy a few more items and it just completely elevates everything? I'm just so overjoyed and absolutely love it, and I feel so Christmassy at the moment. And this morning it was really cold and the sky was really pink and just all the lights were just on and it was just amazing. So I just feel so Christmassy and so excited and so ready. And yes, I'm on a countdown for when I'll finish work, which is I finish on Tuesday. So yeah, I just literally cannot wait. So I feel like I've got 5 more days left of work. Yes, very excited for that. And today when I was on the train, I was listening to a podcast and it was all about romanticizing your life. I mean, I just love that phrase to begin with. And so essentially what it is, it's like a mindset that can infuse your daily routine with gratitude and enthusiasm. Imagine adding a touch of magic to your daily shower or your morning routine, or when you go to work, your morning commute. And it's all about cherishing the small moments that make up your everyday and just creating those kind of pockets of joy. And the magic happens when you start to kind of notice a newfound enthusiasm and sheen in everything that you do, from the real mundane things. So we're just making the ordinary extraordinary, and I am such a big fan of that. And it's definitely a feeling. It's something that immediately lifts your mood and increases your motivation and gives you a sense of control as well over aspects of your life that might feel a bit meh or a bit boring, things such as your long commute. So I was thinking, okay, what kind of things do I do already to kind of romanticize my life? And then I've got a few examples to kind of give to you that they shared on the podcast, just to kind of help you to start thinking about your own ways in which you can do the same. So one of the things that I do is I really enjoy a good book by candlelight, and I always, in the winter months, accompany it with a hot water bottle and lemon and ginger, or just a normal cup of tea. And that is just such a wonderful way to start my morning or end my day. Absolutely love that. Another thing is having champagne truffles. I feel that's such a treat, and when it comes in a little wooden box or a little circle box, oh my goodness, I just love that, and I feel it feels really special. And sometimes you get those little individual wrappers, amazing. Wearing cashmere pajamas, that just feels such a wonderful way, when you're just getting ready for bed, something that's just quite normal and simple, but you put on your cashmere pajamas. That for me is definitely up there. A luxurious shower, using my favorite products, putting out the candles and listening to some really relaxing music, having a teacup and saucer. I took this to work. This is in my old work, and the amount of people that used to just think I was utterly ridiculous because I would bring it in, and I just loved it. It was just from Ted Baker, and it was just the best thing, and every time I'd use it, I just loved it, or even if it's just on my desk. So I definitely need to get one of those again. But unfortunately my cat Romeo, who I don't have anymore with me, he was a Bengal cat and just, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. This tree would be a nightmare for him. But he basically saw it on the side and just tapped it off with his paw, and then it completely smashed. So I don't have that with me anymore, but we will definitely add that back to the list. But why stop there? I just feel every aspect of our life can be made that much more magical. So here are a few ideas from the podcast that they shared. The first is dreamy routines. So creating your perfect morning or evening routine that evolves like with the seasons. I think like sometimes you hear about people and like what they do in the morning and it just sounds dreamy and amazing. But guess what? You literally can do what they are doing. You just need to incorporate that into your day to day. Like it might be that some people start their morning with watching the sunrise. Guess what? We can all do that. Or it might be that someone wakes up and they go for a morning walk with their dog. Again, that's something that can be achievable for all of us. So like, think about what it is that would be really dreamy and amazing for you, and just make that part of who you are and what your routine is about. The second is a breakfast ritual. You all know that I absolutely love breakfast and it's my favourite meal of the day. So their idea is that turning like rather than like having a quick breakfast and like rushing out the door with like a piece of toast, like having it as part of your daily ritual, like around the table, and you know, having a jug of juice, like orange juice or pineapple juice, and then like having pancakes and fruit, and just like making it like really like a moment to kind of cherish just before you kind of start your day, and have it like with your loved one, whether it's your kids or your family or your friends or your flatmates. I just think that would be amazing. I'm going off tangent here, but bear with me. When I was younger, I used to go around my friend's house, Shaireen, and her mum used to do the most amazing breakfast spread. Like, you'd come downstairs, she had this massive table and it was full of like every cereal you could possibly imagine, like pancakes, eggs, all these different juices. Oh, like it was just heaven. So yeah, but rather than having that on special occasions or on a Sunday, have that as part of your day to day. Like, that's something I'm going to embrace because I love that. So yes. Having dinner as a ritual. So that's something that Dan and I have also started doing. So like just transforming your dinner into like a special event or like a dinner party. And you know, dinner is one of those, like cooking for food can be one of those, which is like a really boring or mundane thing that we, you know, feel like we always have to do. But actually you can make it really enjoyable. You can, you know, I've talked about this before, where you can make some really like exciting recipes, or you can put your music on or have a glass of wine, all these different things, or you can like have a game after dinner. Like, all of these things are all completely possible, and it just makes things so much more exciting and magical. Another idea is revamping your space. So rediscovering the excitement of arranging our like living space or our bedroom. Like, I don't know about you, but when I was younger and I would rearrange my bedroom, it was like the best thing ever. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was like so exciting that I just like moved my bed to the other side. It just felt like, I don't know, it was just so exciting. And again, like, we can do that now as adults. So, and we don't have to ask parents' permission, so that's always really good. Company for boring tasks. So we all have those boring tasks like ironing or washing up or decluttering or going through our wardrobe. So why don't you make it more of an event and get your friends over or your family, or, you know, if that's not possible, then listen to some music or listen to a podcast. You know, get some engagement and have fun doing it. Like, whenever I clean my house and do a big declutter, I put that music on and I just have a while of a time, and it makes it go so much quicker and it's so much more enjoyable. And another idea is capturing magic moments, so like photographing and sharing like the enchanting moments of your day and celebrating the beauty in ordinary life. So like yesterday, I was just sat on the sofa and there were like 5 or 6 robins in this tree, and it was just lovely. And it might be like capturing the sky when it's like really pink, or seeing animals, or whatever it is, just like capturing that moment and like sharing with family and friends. Like, whenever my family and friends share me photos, I absolutely love it. I think some people think it's really indulgent, but actually I think it's just a way to feel like even more connected to them, and I want to know what they're up to. So love that. And then the last one is creating cozy spaces. So just like establishing like a cozy nook in your like house, and being surrounded by books, for example, and like having really nice lighting and a little, like your favorite candle. So those are just kind of some of the ways in which you can think about how you could romanticize your life, because you know what? it's not like a pipe dream. It's not what other people are doing. It's what you can do. So I'd love for you to think about how you romanticize your life and share your thoughts, and let's inspire in each other. So cheers to adding a bit of magic to our everyday lives, and just making those tasks that are a bit mundane and boring just that much more like enjoyable and exciting. Like there's so many ways in which you can do it. And now I've listened to this podcast, I'm literally thinking about all these different ways that I'm just going to create magic in every single thing that I do. So I'm super excited. So I just want to share that with you today. And hope you really enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. And like I said, please share ways in which you are romanticizing your life, or the ways that other people are. That gives inspiration to all of us, and I'll definitely share that. So thank you so much for watching. I am sending you so much love and so much blessings. Hope you have a wonderful evening, and I will be back again tomorrow.